Hey guys, Sal here from Build Nerd. In today's video, we're talking about the Elegoo Saturn. I finally got mine. We're going to do an unboxing as well as an initial review. Let's check it out. So after several months of delays and just waiting overall for my Elegoo Saturn, it finally arrived several days ago. So I have the unboxing here, which so the box came in good condition, which was nice to see. It was very well packaged. I do have to say that I have seen some people have issues with their Elegoo Saturn when they've gotten it. The Z-rail, as well as some other minor issues with the screen. Minor to major issues, actually. So hopefully Elegoo is able to fix these issues. So the kit comes with a lot of styrofoam, and then it had the tool kit in there, and then the overall rest of the printer is next. And then it was covered in some plastic wrap just to prevent any scratching on the overall machine. Mine came in good shape, which is really nice to see, but again, hopefully Elegoo fixes those quality control issues and helps out all the people that had some issues with the machine when they got it. Overall, I thought the packaging was really well done. They had a lot of styrofoam in it to help prevent any damage. Now that we're getting a lot of the styrofoam out of the way, we're getting to the internals of the machine and how it arrived. So there was there's the build plate, which was in its own housing, which was nice that it wasn't attached to the machine, just because then it might vibrate and move and even bend some of the parts while shipping. I'm really happy with the build volume size of this printer. It's exactly where I thought it would be, maybe even a little bit bigger, which is really nice because I definitely want to print some large parts, and I'm definitely going to do some awesome builds in the future, and I'll just use multiple printed parts and then do some gluing and assembly, so stay tuned for those videos. Really going to make some awesome stuff with this 3D printer. So then I took out the plastic wrap that was very securely around the machine, and look at that, it looks awesome. Now we go into the final steps of preparation before my first test print. So it's just removing some of the plastic stuff like on the screen and some of the other areas around the 3D printer. And now that everything's out of the box, I'll give you a quick overview of what we have. So you have the cover, you have the printer itself with the VAT, the build plate, some extra FEP sheets, the instruction manual, and the toolkit box. Now, in the toolkit box is a lot of items. There's the power cord, there's the power brick, which is the extension for the cord. There's some of these paper things you can use to pour the resin in effectively and use it as a strainer. There's a scraper, there's several masks, there's some gloves, there's another scraper as well. Which is nice that they included some of the masks and gloves. And then here's a small wrench, which is great for changing the FEP sheet. There's a beaker, and you could always use another one of these pairs of the pliers. And there's some of your Allen wrenches and some of your extra parts there, which is always nice to have. And then you get one of these extra clippers, which is really nice for clipping off supports. Really gonna get good use of that. There's lots of gloves, although I bought some more longer gloves, which will be a lot better than these replaceable gloves. There's the USB flash drive, as well as the zeroing piece of cardboard, which is really nice to have. It's great for leveling the bed. Okay, now let's get into the stuff that you came here for. So my first test print was done with some standard Elegoo gray, and I did the Rook file, and it came out fantastic. The helix, as well as the staircase and all the details, including the lettering, came out great. And as you can see, it's really small. There's a penny next to it in the American currency. So the Rook has great detail, and it is small, which is great so that this can print in small sizes as well. Then I put it in my 6-liter ultrasonic cleaner with some mean green. Maybe one day, once the pandemic's over, the cost of IPA will be down again. Then I put it in my homemade resin curing chamber with my solar powered turntable. I'll probably get a bigger solar powered turntable eventually. A larger solar powered turntable will definitely be necessary for when I print larger 3D prints. Something like the Rook file is small enough where it's not a big issue, but some of the larger prints, I'll definitely need a bigger one so that it's able to turn and cure on all sides. Now, I printed this awesome Baby Yoda file, or the child file, from Fotis Mint. The file itself is excellent, and then I hollowed it out and I put 2 drainage holes on the bottom as well, just so that excess resin can drain out after it's done printing. So the file, it looks amazing. You can see the detail on his coat, which is awesome, and then as well as the wrinkles and some of the details in the ears as well. I couldn't be happier with this file. A huge fan of the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, or the child, depending on what you call him. I definitely love this file so much, and the Elegoo Saturn did not disappoint. Now, going into another file, I 3D printed this awesome Winter Soldier from Fotis Mint as well. So I did 40 seconds as the bottom cure times, and then 4 seconds for the subsequent layers. I know the Elegoo Saturn can go as low as 2 seconds per layer. I wanted a bit longer cure times just as I'm messing with the printer. You know, maybe for less detailed pieces I'll go for a quicker cure time. But this file came out amazing. I can see the detail in his robot arm as well as on his vest, and the hair and stuff came out great. The mask, you can even see some of the breathing holes and stuff, which is just crazy level of detail. The file itself is amazing. It was printed in 2 parts. Now, this is a first impressions video, so I still have a lot of printing to do before I have an official full-on review of the Elegoo Saturn. I want to print things both big and small. I want to utilize this entire build volume, which I'm really excited to do. But overall, I really love the printer so far. I know a lot of people have had issues with the shipping and quality control, so hopefully Elegoo is able to fix some of that for their later units, especially when they hit max production. Now, I'm going to be doing tons of videos with this Elegoo Saturn. I'm going to be printing some really awesome stuff. If you guys have any suggestions as what is to print, let me know, and I'll definitely do that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video and want to see more like it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And until next time, build your nerddom.